Hey, and welcome. I'm so excited to be sharing with you some warm-up techniques that I use and that I recommend to people when warming up for singing. Why is warm-ups important? Can't we just go out there and sing? Yeah, we can, but vocal warm-ups ensure longevity, not just with the duration of your concert or your performance or your worship service, but it is also longevity in your voice as in entirety. I feel like when you are warming up your voice, it's just like an athlete that's prepping for the big game. We're prepping for our shows, our concerts, our events that we are asked to sing at. And most people, and I'll use the church for example, most don't warm up their voice before Sunday services, which is bad. It is bad because at the end of the worship service, when you go to sit down, you're grasping for a water bottle, not just because you're hot or dehydrated, but because your voice is tired. And in many examples, you go home with a scratchy voice or a hoarseness in your throat, and that's never good. That means you're overusing your voice. It's many things, but one of the things is you're not warming up your voice. So I'm here to show you some techniques. No matter what arena you'll be in, no matter what service, no matter what wedding you're singing at or party event, recording opportunity that you have, warming up your voice is definitely going to help you with your singing in general. So stay tuned for this next video. In this first video, I will be helping my tenors out with their vocal warm-ups, and then I'll do one for altos and one for sopranos. But right now, we're focusing on my fellas. For my tenors who want to sing like Michael Bolton, Usher, Ty Tribbett, the list goes on. I'm going to be helping you guys with some vocal warm-ups. This is going to help you expand your vocal range as well as show you the depth. You're going to show your full range. We're going to start from the lowest, then we're going to take it up to the highest. And I hope this is beneficial for you. And without further ado, let's get started. Hey, what's going on? So like I said, this vocal exercise is targeted towards the tenors who are watching. This is going to expand your range. You're going to experience the low part of your range and building it up to the higher range that you want to get for those belting and falsetto notes, and making sure everything blends together. This is your video, and we are going to learn from the Aussie Vocal Coach. One of the things that I love to do, even though I have my own exercises, which you guys will see in the future, I also like to provide resources, things that I feel help, things that I have shared with other students and other singers, and they say, hey, this video works. Thank you for sending it to me. I feel like we should all help each other in sharing those resources, and of course giving credit to those who spend the time out to make these vocal exercises. So the Aussie Vocal Coach is helping us with some tenor vocal exercises. It's going to be belting. It's going to be expanding the range. It's going to be using your diaphragm. Now your diaphragm is right in here. Your stomach area, your gusto, as I like to call it. And you want to take deep breaths. Think of a newborn baby and how babies breathe. They breathe, their stomach rises and falls. Well, that's the same kind of approach that we want to do with singing. We never want to sing from up here, because that's like what I learned as a fight or flight breath. It's a breath you use when you're scared, and you never want to use your full range right here. You always want to use here from your diaphragm. Think of your diaphragm as a root. So if you want to stand up, you can stand up. If not, you can sit just like me. But what you want to do is, and when you're singing and when you're using your diaphragm, you're expanding your range. This is where you're singing really hard. This is where you build that longevity in the note that you're trying to sing. Think of Usher when he does ballads and he's using that long extended range for a certain amount of time. Or even, we can use Keke Wyatt as an example. Keke Wyatt, she has this crazy run that she does, and she's counting over and over and over again. And what I love about it is she's using her breath the whole entire time. She's using her diaphragm. And in order to achieve what Keke Wyatt did, or in order to achieve what Usher did, you have to have the right amount of breath. Okay? So, we are first just going to do a couple exercises. Just follow me here. And we are going to expand our stomach. So right here, you want to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And if you do a couple of those before you get started, that should help you remember, and it'll become muscle memory for you when you are singing. So, with singing, with warm-ups, the right amount of breath, breathing from the diaphragm is the perfect way to get started with your singing. So, we are going to now learn from the vocal range workout from Aussie Vocal Coach. Let's get started.
Hi, my name is Ian Castle, and this is the quick Tenor Vocal Range Workout. If you are new to this channel, you may want to subscribe, and if you would like to support my work, consider buying me a coffee using the link below. This workout is designed to strengthen your vocal range. Please make sure you only sing just outside your comfortable range. You want a strong voice, not a strained voice. Let's get started. Exercise 1. Listen to the demonstration. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mi, ah. Mi, ah. Exercise 2.
So before we get into exercise 2, what I like about that one is you are touching the highest that a tenor will sing and the lowest that a tenor will sing. So again, you're using your full range with just doing mi, ah. And the cool thing about warm-ups is we use syllables. So that helps us with the right placement. When I talk about placement, where you are directing your sound to. And you notice I did me, a, ah, those syllables. That helps you with words. When you're talking about love or hope or everything, that is going to help you enunciate when you're singing. Not only do these warm-ups help with expansion, but they do help with enunciating your words. And so when you hear singers, and some of them like this, and it sounds so lovely, and you really can't hear the words that they're singing, it's hard to get the message across or the song across that you're trying to sing to your folks. So not only does it help with expanding your range, but it also helps you to enunciate. So you can hear those everything or me. You know, those syllables are going to help you. So I just wanted to point that out. And let's get started on exercise 2.
Listen to the demonstration. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So it sounds like he's doing ga, na. Okay, so you're going to start with the G. Ga, na. Then the N syllable. Ga, na. Ga, na, ga, na. Okay, so we're going to listen to him again. Keep going. There you go. Take it lower. Keep going. Now you're getting to the lower range. Keep going. That's it. Good.
Exercise 3.
So before exercise 3, I just want to say good job. That, I think we went a little bit higher than the vocal exercise number 1 that we did with Aussie Vocal Coach. And that's a great one to start, especially if you're going to sing a song within that range, within that key range, as high as we went. You definitely want to warm up with that exercise. That's a really good one. It's going to help you with your belting. As you notice, we didn't do any type of falsetto, fellas. We didn't do any falsetto yet. We didn't go into like the mask of our face to sing. That was still diaphragm and chest. So it was a mixture of chest and diaphragm. And we kept it as we breathed. Remember, you breathe in, breathe out. And those big deep breaths that we get from our diaphragm helped us stay within that consistency of breath control as we got higher and higher and higher. And what I encourage you to do is before we modulate, that's what we've been doing, going higher to each different scale. When singing that pattern, you want to in between the patterns of keys. Okay, so we started low. Da, na. That part right there, that was one key. Once you're done with that pattern, breathe. Take a big breath. Ga, na, ga, na, ga, na. And I'm making up patterns at this point. I need to go back and listen to it. But you get the idea, right? You get the idea. So you make sure you want to breathe before each modulation. Okay? Before each key change, if that helps. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Please don't sing until you're blue in the face or you're passing out. You always want to have a good breath in between those key changes, okay? So I hope that helps. Let's go on to exercise 3.
Listen to the demonstration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so he's saying it's either day or gay. Gay-na, day-na. I'll let you choose which beginning syllable you want to do. Let's try day-na. Day-na, day-na. Day-na, day-na, day-na. Let's try that. Day-na, 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 I'm gonna let you do it on your own. There you go. Remember to breathe. You got it. Keep going. There you go. There you go. Perfect. You're doing so good. Now we're climbing down. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This part is easier. One more. One more. Got a couple more. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, yes, I have been dropping out because I want you to focus more on singing it from your range as a male. I'm here to demonstrate some, but I really want you to learn how to do it on your own. So I hope that one helped. I love that one especially because we go higher. As you see within these different vocal exercises that Aussie Vocal Coach is taking us through, you see us expanding the range a little bit higher. So the more that we do, the more higher we get, which is great because you are climbing up to the highest note and then you're coming back down to the lowest note, which is great. And that means the more you warm up like this, the more songs you can sing. I don't believe there's not a song that is too high or too low. That's just my personal opinion. I know everybody has their different viewpoints on it, but I feel like you can sing any song you want if and only if you warm up to the highest note in your range and the lowest note in your range. Okay, so don't feel like, oh, that song is too high. Have you warmed up to that note? Yeah. Now, of course, everything is trial and error, but if you haven't warmed up, how do you really know? Okay, so I hope that one helped you a lot. I feel that one is great for tenors, and that one I use to classify where a tenor is. You have different classifications. You have a tenor 1 and a tenor 2 within their tenor range, and of course you have your baritones and your basses, but this video is strictly for tenor voices. So back to classification. When you are classifying how high a tenor sings and how low a tenor sings, this would be a great vocal warm-up. Now, if you can't reach it, if your body, you're doing everything, hey Tiff, I am singing exactly how you're telling me to do with my diaphragm, I am engaging, I'm using all my air, but it just ain't hitting. That's okay. Maybe you're a tenor 1 and you focus on going halfway, if that's you. But again, I feel like every tenor should be able to hit this. But if you can't, that is okay. No judgment. Judgment-free zone here. Okay. So, definitely, make sure that you're, working on that. Okay. So let's go to the next exercise.
Exercise 4. Listen to the demonstration. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So now we're using vowel sounds. Again, like I said, when we use different syllables, it is to help us enunciate. This time we're using vowels. A, E, A, O, U. And that helps you with enunciation as well. But it also, helps you with the direction in your sound, and just adding more color to the sound is what I think vowels do. They just, a little sugar on top adds a little bit more in the direction that you want to go to when you're singing those words. Like there's so many things like me, my, food, any type of word that you're using. I feel like vowels help, and they add color and different meanings to them. That's just in my little brain. You can take it or leave it, but we're using vowels in this exercise, and it also helps with the placement of your jaw. A, E, A, O, U. So yeah, let's try it out. Let's see if it works. Try it on your own. Keep going. I'll do this one with you. Yeah. Yeah. Try it. Good job. Now we're coming back down. We're modulating down. Good job. Let's do it together. Yeah. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Perfect. Can you go lower? Good job.
A decent amount.
Good job, good job, good job. I am so glad that you chose today to warm up your voice. My name is Tiffanie Denise, and I am the owner and co-founder of Songs and Expressions Voice Studio. I hope this workout helped you today. I am in no way saying that I am a master at this. I am learning just as you guys are. I did graduate from UNC Charlotte recently with a bachelor's of arts in music, and I am now getting my grad degree in music and worship studies. So I'm learning more about my voice as you are. And my goal is to pass along to you all tools that I believe help, tools that I think that you should put in your singer's belt, that'll help you along the way in your vocal journey. We're all on a vocal journey. We all love to sing. Music is a powerful thing. So I hope this gave you some tools. Of course, go out there and support Aussie Vocal Coach. He is amazing. He has tons of resources out there. Some resources that I will continue to share with you guys. So make sure that you follow him. Also, of course, follow me. I'm on my YouTube. My YouTube is Tiffanie Denise Sings, and make sure you check me out also on Instagram at Songs and Expressions Voice Studio, as well as Tiffanie Denise Sings. So thank you so much. Thank you for hanging in there with me and just warming up. Now, go ahead, record what you want, sing what you want. You're ready and equipped for the day for singing, okay? And remember, live life through every song. See ya.